What is up, YouTube? It is Burnsoff, and I am going to talk about my, I guess my history. I've gotten a lot of people that. Also, I want to apologize about this video. There's no game sound. I just want to kind of be like serious about this because I've gotten a lot of people that ask me how I worked my way up to getting on Curse, and I feel like it's a story that I need to tell kind of in a not a serious manner, but kind of just like with no distractions, just so you guys can hear my voice and you can enjoy this gameplay versus Curse Orange while I'm talking. So I first started competing back in World at War. That was my first game that I picked up. I played on a team called Clan Cleaning Products and involved a bunch of members that I still talk to this day. Pac-Man, Turtlewack, ShamWow, uh, Graham. I mean, there's hundreds. Baby Wipes was my brother. I played GBs with them for almost 2 years. I mean, I was really loyal. I really enjoyed playing with them. We always had, a lot of fun. And that time I was in high school, so I was just, kind of playing GBs here and there and playing in sports. So I took GBs serious. I really enjoyed the competitive aspect of gaming, and I had fun, but there was always a part of me that wanted to sign up for those MLG events, to travel, to just start getting in that higher competition realm where we would be challenged 24/7, and those players didn't want to do that. So I ended up leaving and joining a team called Deathwish. It was me, Sarcasm, Showtime, and Ghoster. I stayed with them for a long time. We went through multiple roster changes until I was the leader of the team, and I actually teamed with Hysteria, Sidrock, and James. Hysteria couldn't go to a UMG event, so we picked up Revan. A lot of you guys know Revan. He was on my team on Curse New York. We went to regionals together and a few other events. At E-Girl Slayers, we placed fifth at Philly. But he was with my team for a good while, and I liked Revan a lot. He's always the type of player you could count on. In Montfort 3, he was a beast. He always got first blood a lot. He was really dependable, and he's always a good teammate. So I went from grinding GBs to leading my own AM team, and we would try to play pro teams as much as possible. And I feel like the difference between professional and AM players is like amateur players are always wanting to prove themselves. So any opportunity they get, they will go all out, and that's what I did for a good year and a half. I just tried to go all out, and then I went to UMG. I placed third with a pickup team under Deathwish. It was me, TIM, my St. Louis friend, Renegade Drizzy, and Vinsanity. Because my team couldn't travel to that event, so I just took a random pickup team. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna go to this event. I'm gonna do as good as I can." And sadly enough, up until when I joined up with Foreplay and Hysteria, we went through some crazy freaking roster changes. My beginning Black Ops 2 team was me, Dito, Foreplay, and Blindfire. We were really good. We ended up beating Envy in the online qualifier to go to MLG Dallas, which ended up being probably the biggest event of that game because top 8 went to COD Champs. So it was just a really big game, and Dito left us a week before, so we played with Hysteria. And then a week before Anaheim, Blindfire left to join Curse, and we picked up Sender. So I've never really had like a team. Like I've never had I can't explain it. Like me Foreplay and Hysteria stuck together for a long time. And then it was a really good experience. Foreplay taught me a lot of things. And Hysteria, I know once he gets on the right role, he's gonna easily be a pro player. Like he's one of the dirtiest slayers ever. But I just have never had that set for where I can just practice and have nothing to worry about. And I feel like I finally have that with this team that I'm on right now, which is why I'm really excited. But yeah, I mean, I took every opportunity I could to prove myself at events. I literally slept on hotel room floors like up until joining Curse. I mean, I did whatever I could to get to the event. Some events are better than others, obviously, but I just tried my best. And fortunately enough, at Philly, I had my breakout event. I placed fifth, beating TK in winners bracket and beating Justice in the winners bracket to place sixth. and I finally got my name out. And I did that with a team that all wanted to win and prove themselves. We might have not have been the best players in the game. We might have, not had pure slaying talent besides Machilla, but we all wanted to win, and we did whatever we could to propel ourselves to beat everyone. Didn't matter who the hell we were playing. We were just gonna be confident, and that's what we did. And we placed fifth. And now after that, I'm with Enable, Vaughn, myself, and Machilla. I couldn't be happier. We're 4-6 in the league right now. I definitely think we should be 7-3. We're 20-22 in map count, meaning we've gone to game 5. We've lost a crap load of 5-5 S&Ds last map. So we've been teaming for a week now. We still got a few tweaks, but that's the good thing about us is that we're only going to get better every single day. We're trying to keep a positive attitude. Sometimes we, talk about stuff, but that's kind of off subject. So players trying to get their name out, you have to be able to sacrifice. You can't expect things to be handed to you. I feel I'm not going to say names, and no, it's not Nadeshot or anyone else, but there's been people who have been handed away, like they just get lucky. And that's how I vision it in life. There's people who get lucky and they don't have to worry about stuff. And then there's people who get thrown on the bottom of the floor and they have to work their way up through. It's not a straight line to success. It's like this curvy, bumpy road where you're going to go through, emotional heartbreaks. That's why I'm kind of like a serious guy. I try to be funny sometimes, but I mean, I've literally been working to this point for 4 years. I take everything as serious as I can. I want to win. I don't care about anyone but winning. That is how I truly feel. I may fool around on Twitter every now and then, but at the end of the day, I only care about my team, my organization, close friends that I trust, and winning. I am so tired of just losing. Uh, and losing is good. Losing teaches you how to, keep composure and accept it. Because every failure will turn into success as long as you learn from it and not dwell on it. And I've had that problem before. I dwell on losing a lot, and I just think about it. What could I have done to do better? What could I have done to make my team succeed? Sometimes I had a big problem of blaming teammates just so I could get past it, and that was the wrong way to go. That's always the wrong way to go, is blaming other people. It never goes anywhere. Then you lose relationships with those people. Um, I don't know. I've learned a lot of things, and the way I look at it is I'm 22. You could say there's people like Merc, there's people, Big Timer. There's a lot of people who are like a year or two younger than me, and their levels, of success, just levels of higher success than me. Not like follower count, but just their income and gaming, their accomplishments, everything. And I don't let that bother me one bit. I've worked my way up until this point. I don't plan on stopping. I almost envision it as I graduated college and I got drafted by a professional baseball team. That's how I envision it. Just like you would, any other football player that graduates when they're 22 would get drafted. That's how I kind of envision my process to, because there's so many people who, I took the different route from everyone. Everyone decided to drop school and they decided to not go to school to play video games. I decided to do the other route where I went to a school where I had to go 6 days a week, 8 hours a day, and that was during Mile for 3. And all I could think about was competing. I told myself if I got my degree early, I could not worry about school and I can focus on what I truly love to do, which is gaming. And that's what I'm doing right now. I went through a horrible year. After graduating, it was the worst year of my life. It was just demoralizing. Just everything was not working out, from gaming to a whole bunch of other things. And, I slowly worked through it, and now I'm at a position where I'm not staying comfortable. Like, people consider joining this organization successful. I consider it an opportunity to do more. I never want to be comfortable with where I'm at. That's why I'm kind of like fans of like Complexity and some of those teams. Like, they always shoot for first place. They don't care about anyone else but winning. They talk confident. That's how they should be. And I feel like that's why a lot of people don't respect them. But at the end of the day, they're winning, and a lot of people, including myself, have to work even harder to beat complexity, to be a consistent top contender at every event we go to. And that's what I'm working for right now, and I'm so excited to be at this team house, working with Chris and everyone. They gave us a huge opportunity, and I can't thank him enough. I honestly felt so bad beating Curse Las Vegas at regionals, because who knows what happens if Curse Las Vegas beat us and they ended up beating Optic? Then, uh, a team at least would be going from Curse to COD champs, and we had the chance to beat Optic. We were up 2-1, and we choked. And there's nothing we can do about it. I could go and talk about it a million times. I keep hearing about it. Every time I play Optic online, I'll hear about it, and I don't. It's past me now. It's in the past, and I learned from it. And all I can do is focus on something else and focus on the next event. There's always new opportunities here, and I feel like it's best to just take advantage of what's in front of you instead of thinking about what's in the past. So this video is pretty long. I'm sorry if it, I still got a minute and 15. I plan on talking all of it, but just to kind of recap, to work your way up, think about it. Think about how fast this community is growing. We have so many players now who are hitting like, Twitter is a big deal in our community, especially for sponsors. So you have myself, I'm around like 25K. Then you have, we'll go to the highest, Nate Shot, he's at 500,000, 560,000, something like that. It's a huge gap. And then underneath all of the, like amateur players, you have, they're ranging from like 4 to like 12,000. And then there's another pool of players underneath that who are just kind of getting into the community and still wanting to learn. It's a process. Like it's you just have to go to an event. The quickest way to get known is to go to an event and place good. Beating teams online proves stuff, but at the same time, teams won't take you serious because they'll just blame your internet. Even me, I mean, everyone just does it. They blame internet. Unless you do it on LAN where everything matters, where you're in an environment where everything's taken 100% serious, no one will consider you good unless you do it on LAN. And that's the best advice any professional player can give you if you want to get known. You pay your way to an event and you show up, then the sponsors will start paying for your stuff. You work your way to playing at events, and it goes just like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm definitely going to do another kind of a small talk about how I worked my way up at another time. But thanks again, guys. Sorry for the black screen. Enjoy your day. See ya.